Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, Luap the Great. Wait, what? There I am. Haha. Hey guys, hey guys, Luap the Great here again with another episode of Scrap Mechanic. And I've been doing some work on Ratchet. As you can see, he's got a butt now. Yeah, he's got a back end. I wanted to get a little more work done on this before I came back to you because I had a feeling it was getting kind of boring, and it was. But I wanted to get something done when I came back I can actually show you something that worked. And I got this to work. This was a lot of troubleshooting. This was about 3 hours of work. Trying one thing, it not working. Trying something else, it not working. That's how these things go, unfortunately. But that is going to be sort of the back end of... Oh, excuse me, your stupid head. I still got to work on this head. Alright, so that is the back end like so. And bring this in. Like that back end right there. I think I have a better picture if I can... Oh! Yeah, so that is this area. That's a cool truck. Alright. And I think... I don't remember which one. If I go back... Nope, that's his head. E and 4. I should be able to write the E and the 4 on the side of this with paint. Yeah, I can put an E and a 4. So I'll have the E and the 4 on there. I like that. The little heartbeat, the boop kind of thing, that's not so easy. It's going to look very, very jagged and terrible. But the E and a 4 I will do, so that'll look good. Alright, you want to see how this thing works? I know you do. Alright. So, I'll do it a couple different ways. So I figured out how I wanted to do it, and I had to change a couple things, but it's all by button 1. Boop. So this is just the legs. This is actually 4 stages. Let's go to this side so you can see. First it lifts up. Then the legs start to scissor out, and you can see the feet kind of come out. Then those lifting mechanisms become the shins. Instead of having it come off the back of the, like, near the foot, and then have that go all the way back up, I had it bend, I had the lifting mechanisms come more from the knees, so it had less, like, resistance, I guess? Yeah, let's close it down here and we can see. Boop. And with this mechanism, with these heel spurs being out so far, it actually makes it tip back onto its tires. And that was a very big thing. If it can't turn back into a truck properly, let's move it away from this a little bit so you can see it a little better. And I know I still have to thicken out the legs a little bit, but the bottom part, the lower part of the legs, the shins, look awesome. And, I'll just do it by pushing the button. Boop. Alright, and you can see this going up. I know it's a little slow, but if I go any faster, it's too herky-jerky and it actually tips over. So, just like in the toy, let me show you this toy again. This is basically the one I'm going by. So this guy, it's got the foot like that. It's got the knee part is actually the rear bumper and and this whole thing, that is the knee. So that is the knee. The foot comes out from a different space in mine because it can't exactly fold out this way and then be the bottom. Instead, the foot is here. It folds out from inside, and the whole thing like double hinges and becomes that. I got it working. I'm very, very happy. So let's continue to work on this a little bit. I like how the shin splint spur thing. Bring it back a picture. Sort of this adds some kind of angular, adds some kind of character to it. I need to thicken out the top of the leg. That thigh area, it looks very thin. Initially, I had this bar, this big bar right here, which does all the lifting along with these. I had it 1 in. You can see there's a space right there. I'm using a pipe as a pointer. It works. But yeah, initially I had it coming from there and going all the way down, and this was only 1 thick. because I wanted the legs a little thinner, but, you know, after looking at it and figuring out a better way to do it, I ended up with a thicker leg. So this is kind of on an angle on the inside. That's not perfectly straight up and down. This is perfectly straight up and down, with a little bit of a hinge on there, a heel, and this is like the calf. I mean, it looks really, really good. The lower leg looks great. I need to thicken out the topper leg. The upper leg, yeah, the topper leg. That's good. But yeah, initially I had this in one, and then going all the way down, and this was only one thick. But then that was in the way of putting anything up here. But now it's not. So I should be able to. That head. Ugh. All right. So the lower leg looks great. I love that. The upper leg, I don't know how much space I have, but if I just start putting some stuff in here to thicken it out, I think I can just kind of do that, and we'll see what happens. Because, oh, no. Here. Go over here. And this is basically it, guys. You get like you get it mechanically the way you want, sort of, and then you keep on adding pieces until it doesn't work anymore, basically. And then you have to take those pieces away. Trying to gradually fill it out. So let's see. If I have those in there, will it still close? And that thickens out the upper leg a little bit. That looks pretty good. I kind of want to put a little more on it, but let's see. I have a feeling that nothing is going to be in the way when we do this, because this will completely clear that. So, it clears it. Yeah. Aha! There we go. Let's put a piece here so there's not a hole. That just looks weird. And yes, I added springs too, if anyone noticed that. And of course, I have front tires. As placeholders, I'm pretty sure the tires are going to be tucked back a little bit. I'm thinking the tires are going to be here, which gives me trouble for this thing, but I got to figure it out. So, yeah, I have springs on here now, because I wanted to have it running on springs, and I love, love, love the fact that you can adjust the springs, if I can get at it. There, spring? Yes, it's up to 4 right now. Put it on 5. There you go, because the more weight we keep on adding, you don't have to keep on adding springs, which is awesome. Can I get out? Yeah, okay. Get back in here, let's see. Actually, we're going to do the drop test. How much weight is on this now? And we can just keep on upping the strength of those springs instead of adding more, which adds more lag, which is awesome. I really like that feature. Drop test. How much bounce does it have? That's good. That's pretty good. Now, of course, you see this giant empty spot in the middle of it. Of this toy, boop, he's got. I can't show you the back. If you look at the videos from before, you see the back. It kind of like scissors up on itself and makes a backpack, and that is also the center point. This is a mech tech weapon. Boop, same thing in here. That's not going to be there. We're not going to have that. But yeah, so a center area and going down the back comes out and then just kind of folds up and becomes a backpack. And that's all this stuff too. And the lights that are on top. And I still got to add all that. None of that is there, of course. But, so all that will just kind of fold away. And I'll make that into a little backpack on his back. So this is pretty much done for the leg area. And then I'm just going to have a piece that comes over with this same angle here, because that's the way the toy looks. And then I'll have the roof rack and the tire and stuff like that up on there. And also, to be able to fit a full-size tire, I needed 5 spaces in between, 5 blocks, and that's what this is. Initially, this was only 3 wide. Now it's 5. I did a lot of adjusting. I did it all off video, so I wouldn't bore you guys too much. And this isn't going to be a super long video, because I'm not sure if anyone can really stay up, I guess, through the whole long videos. So I want to keep them a little shorter, so you guys want to see the whole thing. Whoop! And not get bored towards the end. But yeah, so we did that. Not sure what else. Let's make it stand up again. I love these heel spurs. I love the way they came out. And they also serve to make it tip back forward, which is great. All right, so leg up, foot out, All nice. It tucks in there beautiful. Shin spurs, or splints, or shin bumps, I guess, to give it some angle. Looks great. And we are still at lots and lots of frames. Right now, I think I have, let me see. This one is 9. All right, not full. And this one has 5. So we have 14 bearings in here so far. Not even close to how many we're actually going to use. Let's... Ooh, excuse me. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Wow. I really like the way the back of this leg looks. I know it's kind of hollow in here, but you're going to kind of... You got to kind of give it a little bit of something. But from the side profile, that looks like, you know, the front of a spur for a leg, the back calf, the heel spur, the foot, just like... Whoop, the toy. I know it's a side view. I gotta see how many... Oh no! Those are... I should have got rid of those. No! There we go. Oh, hey! Still a side view. That's a better view, though, of the standing up robot. Yeah, all that stuff is just... I'm scrolling through all the things that are on my desktop, and those are pictures that I've done for other videos and stuff. Sorry, I should have got rid of those. But yeah, so this is the way it looks. So on my robot, the knee isn't bent. It's more upright, but all the main stuff is still kind of there. Let's see if I can do this. And it goes in a little bit. I can't do that. I can't have it go in, but I can have a little more of a... I can just do it color, but let's see if we can add some texture. So that is the center here. Oh, no, that's up top. Ooh. Uh-huh. That's in between the leg and the tire. Yeah. This is where we just add parts and we see if they work. So, actually, it's not going to work unless I have it come out after. That's the other thing. Ooh, that's what I can do. I had the idea. I has the idea. So, this is supposed to be a little thicker. So that's fine. From here to here, coming out a little bit. And we want something that looks sort of like a pipe to bridge the two, because that's what it looks like in the toy. So if I do one of these, just one of these. And then if we do this, I should get a little closer. There we go. Oh, nice and close. A little too close with this. Okay. So if we do the same thing here. There. So there. We'll put the hinge here. There. There. Oh, wait. No, we need to put this in between. There we go. There we go. And this won't... no, it'll be fine. It'll look a little derpy, maybe, from when it's down into a truck. But, it shouldn't drag too much. Alright? Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go in one with the whole thing. And you fall. 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 Okay. So if we do it here instead... Because that will... I didn't want it that close. Let's put a bearing here. It doesn't matter where we put it. Just make sure that we can move this whole thing. There we go. And then we'll put this. And it's not as low. So this needs to be in like this for this bar to go past it. It swings whoop, all the way past it. So it needs to be in. But when we're standing, we can have this hinge out and it'll look a lot better. Oh, yeah. Alright, yeah. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Put the bearing there. 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 All right. But then there's more of a bump on the hip. But I think... Oh, no, there isn't. It comes out. Never mind. And then we just need to connect these to the lower one. Well, the only one that can take it. 6. Oh, no, we have 9 on the other one. We can't put one there. So we want them going in like this. In like this. Let's see. Can I get... Yay! So that's that. So on the last one, which in this one is 4, we want these to go 90. And fill that space. So now they open up. And that looks pretty cool. I can actually make them go in a little farther to add a little more of an angular texture to it. Ah! Crap. Come here. No, 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 no! Fine. Oh! Get rid of this before we break it. Come to me, platform! And back up. Pretty cool. I can definitely add just some... There we go. Just some weight in there. Well, not really weight. Some thickness, because it looks so empty, and it's not like that on the toy. Now, that looks pretty cool. Now, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Go a little more than 90. See how that looks. 05. Will that mess things up? Just a little bit of angular. Whoop. That looks kind of cool. But now, ooh, can I... And let's do something. Let's do this. Because I know those ones are fine, but this in here might not be. So if when we make it go down back into a car, something is... This is a great thing to do. Oh, I can just delete it off here. Delete. Delete, yes. Get rid of you. So if you place a block and you're not quite sure if it's going to cause some trouble, then just paint it so it's easy to identify when... Let's see if when we put it back down and we get some binding, if at all... Nope, that is perfectly fine. We don't need to get rid of that. We can actually put this one here, too. So it's the full length now. Now, that doesn't look... It's not going to be that color, of course. Ooh, actually. Ooh, let's do this. That'll look kind of cool. And it doesn't look as bad from... Yeah, when it's a car. That's fine. Alright. Back up and see how it looks. I'm going to put this here so we can watch it. Right? And then those... We've got a little more thickness added to the leg. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. That is essentially that thing. Adding something in. So that looks good. I like that. Alright. Moving on. Let's see. We need to curve out the top of the leg a little bit. No, it's kind of blocky. It is kind of blocky. We're just going to leave it that way. This is good. That looks good. Although, the top of the leg is actually a lot closer to where the tire is. It kind of ends there. I can lower the crotchal area. So, I think the whole thing is rather tall. These are nice long legs. I think that'll be fine if we just lower a little bit. Yeah. And as long as we, again, more word to the wise kind of stuff. Whoop, do not delete something. Ah! If you're not sure that... See, if I delete that block right now, this entire leg will fall off. And I definitely don't want that. So before I start to shorten this, I need to make sure there's more structure holding it with those ones. Now if I delete this, this leg is still held on with this piece. It's only one block right between there. But if I delete either this one or this one, this whole leg falls off. And yes, you can weld it back on thanks to the weld tool. but then I'll have to redo all these connections, and oh my god, that's a pain in the... real pain in the butt. Real pain in the butt. So I don't want to do that. So we've lowered. Now I can actually do the whole thing. Let's get rid of this. Let's make some scaffolding. How about that? Get up on here. And I know I probably could... Actually, I want to see how it looks in robot mode. So although I could do this when it's down on the ground to be able to see it a little easier. Go. I want to do it like this so I can see what it looks like. So now we can get rid of this. And this. And this. Yes. So that's a little shorter. I think that's perfect, actually. And boop. Oh. Boop. Alright, and it's still connected. And you know what? I'm going to make it look like... Oh, yeah. Do... that. Or a single. And actually, we gotta... Oh, what did I do? I wanted to add, not subtract. If I do it there, I do one of these, one of these. The whole crotch area. I can bump that out, too. I can put this out, like, here, and do it. And it shouldn't have any clearance issues, because those pieces go right here. Shouldn't have any clearance issues. It should go right in there, no problem. So let's just test this. If we do this here instead... Oh, why did you... Oh! Okay, if we do this, we have to not... Oh, yeah. We filled those holes when it was one longer, but now it isn't. So we can fill these holes again. So let's go back to 90 with these, because it doesn't fit well. And we're squaring it all up a little better now. So that looks good. So now this is the new... Oh, but how low is that? That might be like dragging the... Didn't think of that. I can go one more. Go one back. Ah! Bye, guys. Yeah, it has to be back a little bit, and the legs be out in a tiny bit. So if we do this, this is the new lowest point. That shouldn't drag at all. Do the same thing like we did before. TheGreat. Rid of this. Rid of you. Oh. Where'd the other one go? Oh, where are you going? Come here. Walk right into your legs. I like it. Alright, so that's the new lower crotch area, and I think that looks better for proportion-wise. Because he's not super tall. So that is his new hips. Just a couple blocks lower, nothing crazy. But that's the little cod piece. And I know some people might be giggling when I say that, but that's what it is. Oh, you know what? We shouldn't... I like the way it looks with these angle pieces when it's a truck. But when it's a robot, this little dip in... Weird. I think I can deal with that. I want it to look good in both modes. That's the other thing. A lot of people keep on telling me to just... It's like, just do this, or just do... I can't even really think of stuff right now. I'm sorry. But a lot of people tell me to do stuff that is so complicated. I mean, this is pretty complicated. I'm working on it, though. I'm working my way through it. But if I can make it look good as a car, but not as a robot... And again, I've taken my hand off the mouse when I'm hand gesturing. I don't know. I got a little Italian in me or something. I like to move my hands. I'm like talking to you like, yeah. I'm moving my hand. Anyway, so that's why the camera stopped moving that second. Although I have to do it like this, like, yeah. But sometimes if I can't make it look good in both modes, I mean, with the game engine the way it is right now, then I don't, not that I don't want to do it, it's just I want to wait until I can do it right. Like, Devastator, everyone keeps on saying Devastator. 6 robots that come into one. 6 construction vehicles that turn into one giant robot. Would never work in this game. If you have 2 robots next to each other, the game freaks out. 6 of them all coming and touching, it would just completely shut down my game and blow up my computer. And that's not even about the computer, really. It's just the state of the game. It can't handle one of my builds, let alone 6 that combine together. It's just not possible yet, guys. And I apologize for that. I'm sorry if that makes you upset, but I just have to wait until it works better. Alright, so that worked great. One more stand-up. We didn't add a lot in this, but I wanted to show you what was going on, show you where I was with the process. I'm going to need a little more work done, and then we'll come back to another episode, so I'm not boring you with all the, placing one thing and then making it transform and seeing if it gets in the way, and no, it doesn't, so it's good. Placing another thing, making it transform. It's just very incremental, which means, for people who don't know what that means, it takes time. It's one piece at a time in increments. Kind of what it means. Yeah. So, I'm going to do that, and come on back, guys. I hope you do like what I'm doing here. I hope this is sort of a tutorial, too, I guess, in how I do my work and how I get these super complicated robots. I can't just put a bunch of stuff together and expect it to work. You have to work through it, and that takes time, guys. And tune in next time, and we'll keep on going with this. But his legs are done. Yes, they is. And the upper leg looks good. I like the way that looks. It's got I haven't done any painting yet, but it's got the extra piece in there. I guess I can take away the lower one, replace that with a block, so you can just see it there, and then maybe on top also. Yeah, I don't know. But we got it going, guys. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button. If you really like what you saw, make sure to subscribe. Make it go down one more time. Bloop. And I love how I got him to actually go back on his tires. The back tires will never move. The front tires, they're going to go all over the place with the arms and everything. With the arms and the chest. Bloop. Back into a truck. And I haven't actually hooked up... I got to figure out where I'm going to put the suspension glitch, too. I haven't hooked up anything to the engine yet. Oh, wait. Always hook the engine to the seat first. Because if you just hook it to... This is going to be a bad idea. We're going to do wheelies, I know it. Second notch. If you hook it to the tires first, your creation will run away. That's the way it happens. Alright, forward! Oh, wait. You're going forward. Now you're going forward. Forward! No, okay, we need a little faster. Try that. Yay, it moves! Alright, guys. Have a good day, have a good night. It doesn't turn yet. I didn't put any turning in. I love you, and goodbye! Oh, and some of those pictures that you saw were from my vlog channel. If you want to go check out my vlog channel, the link will be in the description. Go ahead and check that out. I have a new story up there about a frog and my sister. And that's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to have to go and check it out to see what happened. Alright, guys. Bye! Oh, this thing is complicated. Why do you hurt my head so much, Transformers? Why?